Two women only wanted to hitch a ride, but it cost them their lives. In order to find her missing granddaughter, a once kind and gentle teacher has now completely descended into madness. That day, she discovered that one of her students actually recognized a pair of earrings identical to the one she had given her granddaughter. This immediately made her realize that the student was connected to her granddaughter's disappearance. She forcibly suppressed her emotions and quietly rummaged through the kitchen, pulling out a large number of medications. She then crushed the pills into a fine powder. Next, she mixed the powder into a cup of strong, bitter coffee. Finally, she handed the coffee to the student with a warm smile on her face. Watching him drink it down without the slightest suspicion, the man quickly fell unconscious. When he woke up again, he found himself tied up. Ellie then swung a hammer, her eyes icy cold, as she demanded to know the whereabouts of her granddaughter. Unfortunately, she failed to extract any useful information. The student claimed that Jessica had shown him the earrings beforehand, which was why he recognized them. Looking into his sincere eyes, Ellie gradually began to believe him. However, just as she was about to untie him, what Billet said next directly sealed his fate. He told Ellie that the earrings were beautiful and that Jessica really liked them. But this statement contradicted what Ellie had heard earlier while interrogating the driver. The driver recalled that at the time, the granddaughter and her friends all thought the earrings were ugly. She only wore them because they were a birthday gift from her grandmother. This immediately allowed Ellie to see through Billet's lie. Under relentless pressure, Billet finally confessed the truth. It turned out that on the night in question, he had taken the two girls to a private party. He personally witnessed them leaving with a wealthy man named Carlos. As he spoke, an emotionally unhinged Billet did not forget to insult Ellie's granddaughter. He claimed she was a gold digger who sold herself to please rich older men. This completely shattered Ellie's last shred of restraint. In a fit of emotional collapse, Ellie killed her own student with her own hands. When she finally came to her senses, the room was left in complete silence. She understood all too clearly that the problem was far from solved. In order to continue searching for her granddaughter, she quietly wiped the blood off the piano. She then dragged the student's body into the kitchen. At that very moment, her kind-hearted neighbor suddenly came to visit. With no other choice, Ellie had to stop and talk to the neighbor. What Ellie didn't realize was that Billet had regained consciousness. Using all his remaining strength, he managed to dial the police.